Before going to yoga, I think I was very disconnected from my body and not really in tune as to what was going on with it. And then after going to Tally's yoga classes, I was very aware of what was going on.
What I really love about Tally actually is just how down-to-earth her approach is. She has this way of making yoga really accessible to everyone. She demystifies it and makes it fun and within reach.
I feel more energetic and more alive now than I did when I was 20.
I get to work with people. One of my favorite things in life is to bring people back into where they're supposed to live. So this state of wellness, this state of ease.
A year ago, things were much different for me. I was pretty much bedridden and on very high doses of very lethal painkillers, but those were the only hours I would get of relief.
When I can bring one person into walking into a room, barely moving their knees, barely moving their hips, their backs are sore. When they leave and they're like, okay, I get it.
Seeing Tally basically changed everything because it broke up the tissue and, like I said, virtually pain-free from a year ago.
As we live and as we grow and as we move through life, we collect instability, we collect compression, we collect stress.
When I get into a situation where I know that it's going to be challenging or something that might be uncomfortable, I think about how can I deal with that, and it makes me think about what I have learned.
It has helped me with back injuries, sciatic injuries, that kind of thing. So she has showed me a lot of modifications, what I can do to help myself.
So when we get into yoga, what we do is we start to break down the barriers that cause this type of collapsing in the human body or laminating of the muscles or the interweaving of the tissues. We come to yoga to get all of that broken up so that we can get the ease and the softness that the body is meant to feel on a daily basis.
It's very helpful. She, even though she does say you will be bruised after, it's almost like a relief once you do it.
Races aren't fun sometimes. Sometimes it's full-on tears. Sometimes there's more of a, what we call a healing crisis where they get bruises or they get sore. And I'm like, that's fantastic. And they're like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, I'm not. That is your body's way of saying, this was broken, we're gonna fix it now because now we get to heal it.
I would just cry, and she was just so gentle and kind and said that it was okay and it was what the body needed to do.
It's not an overnight thing. It might not happen in 6 months, might not happen in a year, but it is there and you will feel the space gradually moving in.
So Class with Tally is not only an opportunity to work on your flexibility, your balance, and your physical strength, but it gives you an opportunity to work on your mindfulness and your ability to love yourself.
The fear, the reservations that we have, the angers that we've held on to, we have to give little balloons to them so they can fly away, so that we can make space for all of these things in the human body.
What I have gained is the ability to actually not look at yoga as having hard and fast rules. Really, once you open yourself up to the practice, the options are limitless in terms of being able to play with it and to experiment.
I get to share a passion that I have because I started off in yoga as somebody who came in with an injury and I wanted relief from that injury and I saw how it worked in my body. So now I get to tell people, I get to show them that there is a way to live with minimal pain or even pain-free. There's nothing more satisfying and fulfilling than getting a human body to feel good again. So they reclaim their lives.